Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I've got another Shop My Stash video for you guys today. It's Easter Monday and I'm off. I thought I would film a quick video. I've actually been sick all weekend. I had a bunch of videos planned that I wanted to film this weekend, but that didn't happen and that's okay. So I'm feeling quite a bit better and I'm back to work tomorrow. So I wanted to start the week off with a fresh basket of makeup. So I've got my little basket here of what I've been using for the last couple of weeks. So I do have a few things in here that I am going to declutter. So I'll just quickly go through the basket with you guys and then I'll take you with me through the choosing process. So first of all, I had put in the highlight and contour palette from The Balm. I was given this by a friend and I wasn't sure if I was going to like it or not. I don't. If the lighting is a little bit weird, I'm just using daylight today. I'm sick. I don't really want to dig out my ring light, so bear with me. But I didn't care for this palette. The highlighters in here are just okay. These two powders are fine. The bronzers are just not the right color for me at all, as well as the blush, but aside from the fact that they're the wrong colors for me, I felt that they were extremely difficult to blend. I tried this palette a few days in a row, thinking, you know, I'll use a different brush, I'll use a lighter hand, just trying out the formula really, and I just don't care for it. It's not for me, so I'm gonna put that in my little declutter basket, as well as the Beauty Creations matte lip gloss in the color Kiss Me. I mentioned in the previous video that I was trying out the formula of this. I wasn't sure if I really liked it. It's really, really, really dry and I don't like it. It's really dry, so what I tried was putting the Tarteist lip paint in Instafamous over top, thinking I'll put a little gloss on top, maybe it'll be a little bit more comfortable. It wasn't. Then it was, I mean, it was a little bit more comfortable, but then it sort of like bled into my lip line, so I don't care for that at all. So otherwise, what I had in here, I used everything. I used my Opposites Attract palette. I had these couple of e.l.f. palettes that the same friend gave to me to try out. I'm still on the fence about these ones, so I'm gonna play around with them for a little bit longer before I decide, but they sort of made a good product for like a no makeup day. They're not too pigmented, which makes them really easy to blend, so I kind of liked them for that, but I haven't decided if they're gonna live permanently in my collection. So because the highlight and contour palette was such a bust, I wore my butter bronzer pretty much every day, and I wore the Essence Mosaic blush pretty much every day. I didn't actually wear the TG Awaken blush. This was the coral color that I chose. I didn't really do any warm looks. I kind of stuck in the cool family. So also I got sick, so I didn't wear every single thing because I did end up having a sick day from work, and yeah, I just had less days that I was putting makeup on. This is the first day I've put any makeup on at all since Wednesday, and it's Monday. And I don't even have much on today. So I'm going to put those things back. I also used my TG Quad. This is in Lush, so I used that a couple of times and I really enjoyed that. Oh, I'm also going to declutter. I've been trying to use up this Reposhage eyeshadow, this dark purple. It's been in like my last so many Shop My Stash videos. I think this is expired. It doesn't go on nice anymore. I used my foiled again from The Balm. I used that sort of silver color one day. I liked it. I've been working on this pretty vulgar highlighter forever because it's broken. So I think I'm going to take that out this time around. I'm kind of tired of it for right now. I didn't wear any of my liquid glitter shadows. Again, I was sick, so the days that I did put makeup on before I got sick, I kind of was just like, I'm tired. Why aren't I feeling good? So I didn't get too experimental with my makeup this go around. And I didn't use my Lip Sense, I didn't use my red lipstick, I didn't use, like, a lot of this stuff I didn't use, so I think all of these lippies I'm gonna keep in here. I'm thinking, I did use Runway Pink in e.l.f. quite a few times actually, because when you're not feeling good, just a simple nude lip is probably fine. So I think some of these things are going to go back in the basket, but for now I'm just going to put everything away and then we'll go through the choosing process for this time. Okay, so I've got my empty basket all ready to go here. So first off, I always pick my palette first, and I did get a new palette from my last BoxyCharm. So this is the Pure Festival palette. So I really wanted to include this time. There's all kinds of really fun, really cool colors in there, so I really want to use that. And then I'm trying to decide if I want to throw like another palette in, or if I want to do more singles again, because I have like I have another one of these TG quads that I didn't use the last time, and I think, like, I'm thinking that kind of looks nice together. I like this sort of transition color with like some of these like warmer tones, I was sort of thinking. And then where I am still trying to decide if I like this, it's got some cool toned like mattes in there, you know, like that gives lots of fun like color options, but also like some good mattes, because this palette only has like these 4 are mattes and the rest are like shimmers or metallics or glitters, of course. So I'm thinking those might be a good option. So I think that's what I'm going to throw in for shadows. And then I had gotten the Broken Pretty Vulgar highlighter in a BoxyCharm, and they were supposed to replace it, but I don't think they had any left, but they sent me this Becca bronzer instead, so I'm going to throw that in for a bronzer. And I also wanted to throw in, I haven't used my Smashbox palette in a while. It's like a highlight bronzer contour palette, so I think I'll throw that in as well. And for highlights, I thought this time I would throw in the Rainforest of the Sea palette. I'm going to throw that in, and I'm also going to throw in this Artist Couture one that I got in my BoxyCharm, so I wanted to throw that in as well to try out. If you want to see that one swatched, you can check out my last video. So for blushes this time, I think I'll throw the TG one in that I didn't use the last time, that's Awaken. And then for a cool tone one, I think I'm going to put in my Laura Geller Baked Blush in. The last thing that I'm going to throw in is lips, and I'm going to put all these ones in that I didn't use the last time. I'm going to put all of those in there. I have a couple that I forgot to talk about. They're actually in my purse, but you can watch my last Shop My Stash videos to see what they were. I'm going to also put in Pandemonium from Urban Decay and Pouty Petal from e.l.f. Whew. I let my hair like air dry last night. I like took a shower right before bed and then just like went to bed, so my hair is like super extra today. Don't mind me. I'm just like a sick person trying to make a YouTube video. So I've got everything picked out here. I feel like there's not as much in here for some reason. So if I get bored, I may throw the odd item in just because I feel like I'm not like all together with the program today. But I am really excited to use my Pure Festival palette. It's so beautiful. I can't believe that I got this from BoxyCharm. I think it was last week, and I haven't touched it because it wasn't in my basket, and I was trying really hard not to cheat. So I'm really excited to use that. If you want to see swatches, check out my last BoxyCharm video. This is the Becca bronzer that they sent me, and this is in Bronzed Amber. I've actually never tried the Becca bronzer formula, but I think that's going to be a really good color for me. It's not too dark. I threw in my TG quad. This is called Love Affair. It's just like a neutral toned kind of quad. I really thought this transition color would go well with that Pure palette. And then I tossed in the e.l.f. Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette in nude, just for good measure as far as transition colors, because there's a lot of glitters in that pure palette. I also tossed in my Smashbox highlight and contour palette because I haven't used it in forever. And the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, I think this is volume 3. I don't like this as eyeshadows, but I really like this for highlight, so I tossed it in for that, as well as the Artist Couture. This is the Diamond Glow powder, so I got this as well in my last BoxyCharm. This is the Purple Dream one, so it's sort of a champagne color, but it has like a lilac shift. It's really beautiful. I haven't really used it yet other than just swatching it in my last BoxyCharm video. I've got my warm tone blush. It's TG Awaken. It's sort of a coral tone. And then I've got the Laura Geller Baked Blush in Tropic Hues, which is just kind of like a rosy color. It's really nice on. And then for lippies, I threw a lot of the same ones back in. So I've got the LipSense Aussie Rose with the Bee Gloss. I'm still on the fence if I'm keeping my LipSense, if I'm getting rid of them. I haven't been wearing them. It's been probably 6 months since I've worn one, so I really want to like decide if I should give them away or if I should keep them. So I threw that one in. I put in my Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in Pioneer. So this is the red. I haven't done a red lip in so long. And the Smashbox Be Legendary Lipstick in Honey. It's just like a really nice kind of nude color. It's a really creamy formula. I put in the e.l.f. I think this is their mineral formula. I can't remember, but it's called Pouty Petal. I'm going through my e.l.f. ones to decide which ones I like and which ones I don't like. I put in the Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick in Stepping Out. Just again like a nude, but this is a liquid lipstick, so it's nice to have a couple of liquid lipstick formulas because I've got some really busy days at work coming up. And then I've got the Urban Decay. These are both, I think these are both like the matte, like mega mattes, but this is Menace. It's just like a hot pink. I've used it a lot. And there's a hair on it. It's fine. That's the hot pink. And I've also got the Mega Matte in Pandemonium, which is like a really fun bright purple, which was a gift from my friend Billy. So that's everything that's in my basket this time around. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of my choices this time. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!